Hi, everyone. My name is Bernice. I want to talk to you a little bit about video number 10. The session was conducted in Spanish, and the title is Open to Receive Love. So the client came to me to see if he can heal himself from having Parkinson's disease, because that's what his doctor diagnosed him with a few months ago. When I saw him, he was slightly weak with a loss of hope. However, in meditation earlier that day, my guides told me, only follow the symptoms, not the disease. And they kept repeating it, only follow the symptoms, not the disease. His niece was a surrogate for this hypnosis healing session, and immediately from the onset, she was met by his higher self and team to what she described as a beautiful sacred rose-colored temple for healing. And she said, there's many of these bubbles of white light all around. And they were light beings, and they were ready to assist to clear blockages from his energy system. And as he was led to lie down on this crystal bed, she also kept saying, they're placing this so-called gel between his vertebrae. And what I found out after the session was that he went to visit the doctor, and he was feeling lots of back pain. And he didn't have much of these gel-like sponges in his spine. And what they actually are, gel-like substances that are called the nucleus pulposus. Say that 3 times fast. And they act like pads or shock absorbers for our spine as it moves. So I found that so amazing. At one point, I was told very firmly, stand behind him and place your hands on each side of his ears and back of his head. Wow. She belted out light language, and I felt this prana energy from my hands right behind, from his head throughout his body. And when I asked about this, she said that she saw a wall that didn't allow energy to flow from his brain down throughout his body. I mean, that's amazing. Also, towards the end, beloved Melchizedek, for those of you who don't know who he is, so I just found a small blurb, and it says, according to ancient mystical texts, it describes him as one who conducts spirit releasement on a massive scale, working in conjunction with Archangel Michael. A lot of people may see him as Archangel Michael, perhaps maybe Jesus or Joshua for those of you, who know him by that name. But Melchizedek, he came through with such a powerful force, and he provided the client with strength and valor to live his life with joy, because he came in with feelings of abandonment and a loss of hope, and coupled with concerns of past mistakes, his higher self came through with a clear message, and it was, feel the desire to live life. Be in gratitude, for life is not meant to be a struggle. I needed to mention that only because many men, just like himself, grew up with boys don't cry, parents or their father being the breadwinners, and that is what he grew up with. Felt like he needed to struggle. He needed to work long hours. He needed, to provide for his family. And his higher self came through with such a clear message saying, life is not meant to be a struggle. Surrender, for you are being taken care of. You are worthy of love. You are also worthy to receive this love. And know that you are divinely guided. Love, which is a beautiful message for all of us. So I thank you all for listening. And if you want to continue listening to these short blogs about each session, I want you to leave a comment on the bottom. Till then, and thank you. Be well.